Okay, here I am just talking. But did you know that there's a way that you could make money from walking?
Some people hustle pool, some people hustle cars. But have you ever heard about the man who hustles stars?
There's a ton of ways to make extra income, but people don't really know about them. There's also a ton of apps and programs on your phone that collect your information and then they go and sell it to marketers and they don't give you any compensation. So for example, you might be in a store and it's going to be tracking where you are in that store. So it'll know what kind of products you're looking at. And then it's going to go and it's going to sell this information to marketers who can use that to basically show you ads for their products. Now, I mean, some people are like, yeah, I don't like the idea that my phone is tracking me. And some people like myself, I mean, I don't really care. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, it's gonna track you anyway. Like, it's not something I feel like you can get around. So really, like, why worry about it? So all this in mind really brings me to think, I'd always thought like, well, why can't, these apps that collect your information and sell them to marketers, why can't they give you a cut back of what they're making from it? I would think that that would be like the right thing to do. And then people who knew would go and they would pick those apps over any kind of other apps that wouldn't pay you. So basically, this is why I wanted to tell you about Sweatcoin, because Sweatcoin will pay you to do something you're already doing anyway, which is walking. And yeah, they're gonna be collecting your data to see probably like where you are. They're seeing like, how many steps you take in a day, which is what a lot of these other apps do anyway. So you might as well get paid. Sweatcoin is the way. So for today, the preview, I'm gonna talk about what is Sweatcoin? What is a Sweatcoin? How does the Sweatcoin app work? What do you get paid? How do you get paid? And how much can you make? How long is it gonna take? So if this is something that you're interested in, go ahead and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Bringing new information steady that can help you generate new sources of income, help you understand money, all kinds of things, so you don't have to be a money dummy. I don't even understand why I found that funny, but anyways, yeah, go ahead and like, subscribe, all those things, any questions, whatever you want to bring. So really, I randomly found this app, right? Like I always had that idea, that apps, on your phone that basically sell your information should be giving you a cut of it back. But, I just never really like thought too much into it other than that. So, yeah, I was just bouncing ideas off some entrepreneurs, and one of them happened to mention this app called Sweatcoin where they pay you to walk. And I was like, oh man, I'm already trying to get paid to talk, but I never even thought about getting paid to walk. So I was like, that's interesting. I was like, I'm gonna go and I checked it out. And right away I was like, oh, all I gotta do is download the app, just fill out a little bit of information. And it took me like 5 minutes, and I've been doing it for about a month right now, right? So basically a Sweatcoin is what you make from the Sweatcoin app. The Sweatcoin app pays you in Sweatcoins. That's their currency. And their currency is basically a digital currency, also known as a cryptocurrency. So Sweatcoin is also a cryptocurrency. And anyone can earn Sweatcoins by walking or running. Doesn't matter how fast you're moving. I don't understand how it works that it knows when you're taking a step, but I can tell you that I was just off snowboarding in the mountains the other day and it did not pick up any of that movement and count it as steps. So it knows somehow that, I wasn't walking or running, that I was gliding through the snow and thrashing. And that's the way it goes. So basically, you install the Sweatcoin app on your phone, and it records your steps. And I'm gonna put a link to get the Sweatcoin app in the description of this video. So basically, how does a Sweatcoin work? So you make one Sweatcoin for about every 1,000 steps that you take in a day, and then each day it resets and starts from 0. So you don't have to get 1,000 steps. You can do 500 steps, and it's going to pay you like half of a Sweatcoin. However, when you start out, there's a daily limit of 5 Sweatcoins or 5,000 steps per day. After 5,000 steps, you don't generate any extra Sweatcoins, but you can do their upgrade. And at first I was like, oh, I see how they're trying to make money. Like, to get this upgrade, you got to pay them. Well, that is true, but you pay them in Sweatcoins that you're already generating from their app anyway, right? So basically you can double that. So you're making 10 Sweatcoins a day. It goes up to 10,000 steps that it'll record. And you only need to pay them 5 Sweatcoins a month. So I mean, that's just a personal case basis. Like, you need to really like look at, how much you're walking each month, and if it makes sense to pay the extra, 5 Sweatcoins so you can make double, then you should do it. So how do you get paid with Sweatcoin? You get paid when you walk, and then at the end of each day, they're going to give you the equivalent Sweatcoins. But how do you actually, get paid? Like, how do you trade in that Sweatcoin for something of value? Well, they have in the app, they have their own store. And in this store, you can buy everything from like subscriptions to websites, to subscriptions to like food boxes, health products, travel. You can get vacations on there. I mean, I saw stuff like Disney World trips, from all the way to like go to the Northern Lights in Canada and stay at an ice hotel. I mean, there's really a lot of things on there. Even today I saw they had a really nice smart TV 4K, and so they got a pretty good quality of electronics on there. Also, I think the most popular thing really is cash. So they'll basically pay you through, you can trade in your Sweatcoins and you can get cash in your PayPal account, or you could get like an Amazon gift card for like $100 or something like that. So right now, what I saw today with the cash offer was $1,000 for 20,000 Sweatcoins. The offers are always changing. They do have, some offers that stick around longer than others. Generally, what I've seen so far is the best offers come in, and they're gone quick because they've got a certain amount of them. Everybody can see like, okay, for the dollar to dollar base of whatever Sweatcoins I have, this is the best deal out there right now. And so basically the offers are always changing. So in the future, you will also be able to trade Sweatcoins on a cryptocurrency exchange. As far as I know, Sweatcoin is not on any cryptocurrency exchanges right now. However, the team behind Sweatcoin has announced that they are going to be getting their coin listed on these exchanges, which means that you will be able to trade Sweatcoins basically to either make more Sweatcoins, which I'm not sure how that's going to work because they seem to have a pretty stable price. But anyways, you could trade Sweatcoins for Bitcoin. You could trade it for any cryptocurrency. You could also trade it for, the equivalent rate for any type of, regular currencies like US dollar, the yen, the pound, peso, whatever it is. So basically, with that also too, you will not need to trade in for round numbers. So say you have like $105 worth of Sweatcoins, you'll be able to just trade whatever it is for, the equivalent US dollar or whatever currency you want. So how much can you really make with Sweatcoin, right? cash is really the most expensive. So, you know, I was already talking about basically the exchange rates for cash and everything like that. So, you know, that's really gonna average out to like something like 3 to 4 years of, you know, consistent walking before you get like $1,000. Well, I mean, you're not doing anything for it. So basically I see it as free money. It's another source of income. That being said, that cash is the most expensive. When I see like the vacations, some of the electronics, some of the other offers they have on there, if you were to buy these offers with cash, they would cost more, most cases, than you could buy it with Sweatcoins that the equivalent cash value equals to. So that's why it's important to always check up on the offers that they have available. I mean, I maybe check it like once a week. It takes like 2 minutes. But you know, I mean, the way I see it is like it's gonna be maybe a year at least until I have enough to buy anything that's, you know, worth a couple $100 at least, because I'm not really trying to like buy some like $10 a month subscription to some site that I would have never used anyway had I not had it offered to me. I'm trying to go for the bigger things and everything that brings. So I also want to talk about like what kind of income is this, because although it is very close to passive income, I would not say that it's like 100% passive income, because really to be passive income is something that's, you know, generating 24 hours a day and you're not doing something. However, I prefer passive income, but I like this source of income because you're not doing anything extra. You're walking already. So if you're walking, then it's going to be recording your steps. And I mean, of course, you won't be making money when you're not walking, which is why I'd say it's not passive income. But it's free money. All right, so that's it. Kept it quick. Just wanted to let you know about this new source of income. Remember, the link to the app is down in the comments. So you can click that, check it out, have it set up in like 5 minutes. Hope you got some value out of not only what I had to say, but the Sweatcoin app too. Hopefully that can generate some new source of income for you. Make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification, so that way you'll know right away when I drop a new video and you can make the money sooner than later. So, see you later.